The following review is going to be Decepticon Fasttrack, the Wave 3 Deluxe from the Transformers Earthrise Cybertron Trilogy. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to review the Decepticon Fasttrack, the Deluxe class of Transformers Earthrise Cybertron Trilogy. Now this is Scorponok's weaponizer. First, take a look at the package. There says Transformers Generations to Card Tomy. There is Fasttrack in his robot mode. On the side it says Deluxe class, and it has him in his vehicle mode. On this side you got the typical Earthrise poster. And on the back, here's Lord Zarek, could fit inside. You got robot to, looks like a tank, 10 steps. And then you can take him apart, and he becomes Scorponok's sword. And this Transformers Decepticon Fasttrack WFC E35. There's the bottom. There's the top of the box. Now let's get this guy out of the package and see what we've got. And here we have, right out of the package. First, we're going to take a look at the map of the Transformers universe. Now, using our decoder, we only see Botropolis, which I don't know what that is, but that's the map. And the instruction booklet, you've got Decepticon Fasttrack. Now it tells you gun storage. You could put the, I'm going to call this the arrowhead. You could attach that to his back, and both the guns go on the hands and on the shoulders. Instructions how to make the tank. Instructions on how to connect it to other Siege Battlemasters. And then you have how to make Scorponok staff, and then how you weaponize it to other Transformers. And first, gonna take a look at the accessories. We got these two orange guns, I guess, and they just go right over his hands, so it looks like he's got a gun hand. And they are the exact same thing. And this is like an arrowhead, I'm going to call. It's got a 5mm port on the back. And on this side, it's got that little groove where you could put a Titan's Return figure. And later on, actually, he's going to be riding on the back. Mostly it's for Lord Zarek, but I don't have Scorponok. So that's what you're going to have. And you could ride. There you go. This is Mind Wipes Vorath. And now for Fasttrack. Now, like again, he is Scorponok's weaponizer. And he is gray, black, and orange. He's got some blue there. He's got a red cool face. Pretty clean. Now, as always with these weaponizers, they are parts formers, so you can take them all apart. And then put them back together again. And they do form a vehicle. They form, you take them apart, you can form an actual vehicle. You can weaponize other figures, and then he plays with the Scorponok Titan class. And let's look at his face real quick. He's got a red visor. His face is mostly gray, but he does have some silver on the back right here. He's got some blue coloring right there. He's gray. He's got black. Right here is a 5mm port. Now you got gray and black, gray and black. You got more of the ports. It's got orange wheels that roll pretty good. All wheels. Pretty clean back. He's got just this little piece for a backpack. And then on these guys, you could put them on the hands like that. Or you could put them on his shoulder like that. You could hold the arrowhead. Or the instructions have you putting him right there. Now, it's weird because the instructions have them have one hand like that. And this goes on top of here. And then this you can just put on his back right there. So it's kind of like Trailbreaker and Hoist and like the one-armed robots. But I'd rather have it symmetrical, so you got them like that. Now, for articulation with this guy, The head does move 360 degrees, but it has no up or down movement. The arm, whoops, falls off. Let's see. The arm does have 360 degrees. You can go out that far, but if you put it on the bottom one, you can go out that far. He's got rotation at the elbow, 90 degrees exactly, and wrist rotation. Waist, 360 degrees, which you don't need for transformation, which is pretty neat. Again, the other arm, you could either have him a low arm like that, or you could have the high shoulders. Feet, 90 degrees front. This backpack almost gets in the way in the back. He can do the split. And he has more than 90 degrees due to transformation on the knee and the foot rocker. Also again for transformation. And that is our Fast Track, Wave 3 of the Earthrise. Now, let's compare him to other robots. And for our first robot-to-robot comparison, we're going to bring in Cog, which was Fortress Maximus's weaponizer. That is how those guys compare. Then we're going to bring in Six Gun. What he doesn't stand too good, which is Metroplex's, I guess, weaponizer, whatever you call it. Then we're going to bring in Brunt, which belongs to Trypticon. And then we're going to bring in Snapdragon, which is a Voyager. That's the Voyager compared to the Deluxe. And since we just bought him too, this is Airwave, the modulator. And that is it for Robot to Robot. And now we're going to transform Fast Track into his armored vehicle. So, first we're going to do is pull the back off right here. This just plugs in right there, and you got that one 5mm peg. And we're going to, whoops, I didn't want to do that. This slides out. You don't want to do that though. What you want to do is try to hold these pieces right here and try to unpeg it like that. And there you go. So, and this piece, what you do is you fold the feet down, and then you want to rotate these forward like that, and then take this whole piece and you're gonna put this tab into this slot right there, and then do the same here. Let's see, and they never do seem to go in right. That one's in, that one's in, and now what you got is this. So you want to take this, we'll go into that later. Move the arms up. Let's put these in the back. For this one, we're going to put both gun hands on, like, we're going to do it like this. And then this piece, you have these two pegs here, is going to go into those two there. That slides on like that. And now what you're going to do is you've got these two tabs and this peg. You got these two tabs and this peg is going to go in the middle, and these two pegs are going to fit right in these sides. So all it locks in is these two front guys. Let's see. And it just snaps. Whoops. And you just snap it in right there. Oops. And we'll just straighten up. We'll get this. We'll turn the hands over. Turn the hands over. Like that. And that is the tank. Now, the directions have you either putting this here, like that. So he's a neat little tank, little armored carrier right there. Let's get the camera down. He's a cute, whoops. Rotate, there you go. So he's a little armored camera there. And if you want, you could put these where you can angle these up. I think it's supposed to be like that. Or instead of having this here, what you want to do is, whoops, I didn't turn the head around. There's a hole in the back of the head right there. You slide this in. Make sure the rectangle slot is that way. And then you take your Titan Master. It's supposed to be Lord Zarek, but I'm going to use Vorath. And you put them in right there. And you could kind of have them ride into battle. I know, it doesn't look good. But what are you going to do? And it rolls pretty good. 6 wheels, it roll pretty good. And now let's take a quick look at it. You got the blue glasses right there. You got blue shield right there. His head's covered up, kinda. Let's see, you got the guns right here. You got the 6 wheels. That's just the chest, is the back of it. Kind of reminds me of the Starscream. There's the other side, and there's the bottom. So you got the 6 wheels. And he's an armored personnel carrier. Now I'm not sure how he connects into Scorponok, because I didn't get Scorponok, and right now I'm not paying the outrageous prices that he is. And now let's compare him to the other vehicle modes. Now we'll take this guy off. And first we will bring in Cog in his one big long vehicle mode. So that is Cog. This is 6 gun. He's an aerial assault vehicle. And then we got Brunt, the tank. And then just to compare him to a Voyager size figure, there is the Voyager size figure. And these are a couple little Micromaster planes. We'll throw those in there. And that is it. Now, also what I want to show you while we got him in vehicle mode, we are going to take a look at blast effects. See, not only can you fit the little guy here, he's got a Titan's Return peg there. Let's see. We can make him stand there. He can stand there. And get my little blast effects. And then we can get the blast effects on here. So we got that blast effect. And we've got this blast effect. So he's pretty compatible. And then I believe, let's see, are these back here? No. So those are the blast effects at the guns. And that's pretty cool too. Alright, now that's it for vehicle to vehicle. And one last thing in this mode, what you can do is you come right back here and there is this black piece. You could fold this out. Let's put them together again. And just slide those 2 little knobs in. So what you want to do is get this piece out. And this is compatible with your Battle Masters. This is how they had it connected to double dealer in the instructions, but you could deal them with like Omega Supreme. You can attach them to your Battle Masters, hoist, and that little piece just pops in and out. Now, let's do one more mode. We're going to take them apart again. Now this is going to be the sword for Scorponok. Alright, so first comes first, this thing, you put to the side. We're not going to use it. This piece, we're just going to unfold it. And the arrowhead, we're going to put right there. Okay. Now, you take this main piece. What you want to do is unfold the legs. Why does this side always stick? There. So, now what you want to do is turn the legs, turn the wheels toward each other, and these go out. Now this will slide in these two holes like that. So now that is the top of the spear. And the arms, you would just plug in one and then plug in the other. And this is the spear, like that. Now, I don't have Scorponok, so what we're going to do is bring in Predaking. How are we going to do this? Let's move the camera up just a little. Well, let's slide this in here, close his hand, and that is now Predaking is holding the spear. And actually that looks good because it's got the oranges on Predaking, and his hand fits right in there. So that is Predaking with Scorponok's spear. And then we'll just take this off and put this guy back over here. And now let's take this guy apart again and go into the last mode of his. Let's take everything apart. Okay, now for the last mode is the we're going to bring in our Voyager figure. Alright, I don't have Run Amok, but so we're just going to do this with Snapdragon. So what you want to do is you're going to take this, the main piece again, and you're going to take we're going to take these legs off, and what you're going to do is you're going to turn the legs around and put them like this. And then do the top. We're going to flip these back around, and we're going to get this piece back to the way it was. And we're going to put this piece on it. Now let's flip it around. Let's see if we get this right. Alright. So, take the legs, and I guess we're going to put these in. Yeah. Like this. These snap in here. Whoops. And then, here we go. We're going to rotate this around. We're going to bend these over. No, we're going to keep the chest that way. Okay, sorry about that. This peg goes in here, and it goes like this. And then what you're going to do, you're going to rotate it around, and then this peg you pull out. So, come get your figure. They all have a peg in the back. Let's put this guy's peg in the back. Oh. Come on. These pegs that pop in and out are not that good. Alright. There's pegs that fold in. So here's what you have. And then you have a big gun. Yeah, it looks pretty foolish. And then this could come, you split it up like that, and you put this on here. And these will pop in here. So you got like a little wrist shield, and that is the way it is. Now, to me that makes no sense, because look how look how tall it goes. See how tall it goes? It doesn't bend at all. So that is what you have as a weapon. And, well, I guess it works. So you've got the big shield, the big gun with the claw, and then you got the big 2 missile launchers on the back. And then let's put him back in robot mode. Alright, take the feet out. Put the arms out. He's actually pretty easy for robot mode. Let's see. His feet. Keep the orange wheels to the outside. Orange wheel to the outside. That's pretty easy. This, you collapse again. Twist the head around. This goes to the, oops. This goes on the back. And like I said, these arms, you have your option. You can do the high shoulder or the low shoulder. And what they want is the black like that to be on this side. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it like that. And let's see the directions. Go like this. Go like this. But here's what I'm going to do. I like both of these on the same side. So there is my fast track. Back to robot. So that is about it for this review. I do like them. The sword is, you know, the arms make the sword not too stiff because he's bend. The sword mode is pretty cool. It's different. It's not like the other ones where Brunt or Six Gun, you really can't attach them to their Titan. He's got a cool armored vehicle mode. The weapon, I'm not too fond of his weapon mode. But everything else, here, whoops. That way you don't see the screws. Not a big deal. You just don't see screws. And there it is. But I do like them. I just picked them up wave 3 of the deluxes for the Earthrise line. And, alright, if there's a link below to buy this guy, and if you want to buy him, please click through there. That helps me a lot. I am affiliate, so I do receive some credit. Check out all my other playlists. We do mostly Transformers. We've got a review on just about everything you've seen today. I don't think I've done, I might have done these guys' reviews. I think I did. But I know I Snapdragon and all, and, oh, that's about it. So, this is Fast Track, the weaponizer of Scorponok. Hopefully someday I'll get him. Right now, he's just too expensive. I should have got when he came out. Alright, Rodimusbill saying, till all are one, see you on the other side.